First of all, hello, good evening. How's everybody doing? Now that we're done kibitzing. Sorry about that, but we're not really that sorry. Good night. It is Monday, November 1st, and we've got some big things in store for you tonight. We're going to make a big announcement at 7:50. At 7:50, we're going to make the big announcement, and then at 8:05 is the introduction maiden voyage of Phone Roulette. What that means is if I have your number, and I'm gonna just roulette it up, let the finger do the talking, and we are gonna call random person and try to keep you on the phone for 5 or 10 minutes. Depending on who it is and how well I know them, I may or may not tell you. You're on Facebook Live. So, but as always, when I call you, be careful of what you're saying because you guys know that at some points I can be up to no good. You just made me think of something when you said you wanted to use graphics. Beev's back with us. I got a big compliment about Beeve last night. Talk to Beeve more. We like Beeve. Beeve is so funny.
Wait, who said that?
He in the background. He's going, no. Wait, who said that? See what happened. I went to after trick or treating and everything last night. We went to a friend's house for the nightcap. And they were all like, "Oh, your show's great. We're so glad you're back." And the Beef guy, he's so funny. I'm like, guys, it's Live with Johnny, not Live with Beef. If you want to see Live with Beef, it's a completely different website, and the kids will have to go to bed.
Website, URL.
Oh, you are all right, Dad? Calm the fuck down.
I asked for, bro.
I don't care. You ask too much. I'm a dumb man. I'm not smart. Ham. That's an inside joke. Only some people get it. Website, livewithjohnny.com. We need more interaction. We need people to share it. We've got all the links, the gram, the tube, the face, the...
I meant our website, because you were talking about us.
Oh, absolutely. All over the place.
Go back.
Remember last week when I was half asleep? This week I come out firing, and I don't even know where I'm going or which direction I'm in.
You have an hour to talk
Holy
about your
Christ.
website.
Hey, comments. Mr. Randall's in the house. What up? The Steelers had a big win yesterday. He's a Steelers fan. 15-10. Taking Cleveland down. Dude, I like Ruthless Raper. I think he's a great quarterback. The podcast that he was mentioning, of the studio we are in, Riot at the Dog Park, can be found on Facebook, and it can be found a new episode every Thursday morning, if I'm correct on that. I listen to it because they talk about new music, and I haven't bought new music since probably... actually, the only new music I've bought since about 99 is all the Kid Rock stuff, and we'll get into that some other episode when I convince Kirk... God damn it, when I convince Beeve and... what does Coach call himself now? Rev. He thinks he's Rev Run from Run DMC. Fucking guy. The Rev, about how Kid Rock is an American. He's a treasure. He's a national friggin' treasure. But go check out Ride at the Dog Park. They do great things. And honestly, I have a 22-year-old son who listens to terrible music, and he says the podcast is wonderful. So you people who like the new music, go and watch it. Me, I'm still stuck on... everything from Lionel Richie to Guns N' Roses to, the good stuff, the classics.
Now talk about your website.
Website, livewithjohnny.com. Go there, interact. There's so many things you can do there. We're going to get into a little bit more about the donate button at 7:50. But go there, the gram, the this, the that's. And I can't say it enough, guys. I need you to share, comment, post, like. I keep asking. I give. Now I need to ask. I need you guys to do me that favor. When you see me post something, if you see something, share something. See what I just did there? So let's get that done. The website is great. Beef did a great job on it. I don't know how to use it. I know that Ride at the Dog Park did comment on it with a wise ass comment, and some guy Bob Lana says he's gonna miss me till next week. But that's where it is. So Halloween's over. Did you dress up?
Did not. I'm a grown man.
He wears his wife's underwear, but he won't tell you he dresses up.
Shit.
It's okay. Women's underwear are very comfortable. If it's the lacy ones that go, very comfortable. Went out last night. People are great things. Tons of costumes. It was a very, very, very nice night, and it reminded me of the post I put up about did you have store-bought costumes or did you have homemade costumes? I don't know if you guys read my post, but for real, my brothers and I had to go out as a Miguel was a refrigerator, and Robert and I had to be a washer and dryer because we're twins and they're a pair. Because God forbid if you look at every friggin' picture, they put Robert and I in every single. Robert and I didn't talk for 10 years because we were just sick of each other because of them. The same clothes, the same this, the same that, the same bedroom. And I'm only kidding. It wasn't 10 years. It was like 9.5. He's a great kid, though. He's doing great things. I hear he's doing good. I was just with him yesterday, so don't anybody start at the Dotto family feud. But we did, and it was my mother. They got cardboard. So my Grampy Joe, God rest his soul, said, "I'm gonna help you build the costumes for the kids." It was heavy, like almost like what's that thin wood? I can't remember what it's called. Like
veneer.
It was something, and we're wearing these things around, and you can't turn, and they had to cut holes. We had ring around the collar for a week from the costumes, and then I'll never forget, it started to rain, so all the stupid buttons they put on that we were a washer machine, the cardboard was getting wet, it was all dilapidated, I don't know. It was because my father bet a 3-team parlay the week before. Fucking Dan Reeves he goes for a touchdown and doesn't kick. It was a 2.5 spread. We could have had Halloween costumes that year. Now, I know Dan Reeves is dead, and I feel bad about that, but that dude owes me a Halloween, like I said in the post. Speaking of post, back to business, now that I'm done with my Halloween rant. I ate 100 Grand Bar on the way here. Never had one before. It was fantastic. Where was I going to talk about? Where were we going?
You never tell me.
I know.
You don't tell me.
It's on the paper. It's on the fucking paper, bro. I got to stop swearing. Tell me when it's 7:49. Okay. We're gonna make the big announcement then. I was asked last night how can we make the Facebook page so that people who like my page can invite other people to like it. You can't. So we had to start a group thing. So I'm gonna have to invite everybody to the group thing, I guess now, like I did the page. So you're gonna have to like another thing for me. Again, like, share. However, in the meantime, you can private message my link to people. You can tag them right now in the comments as you're watching this show, and you want somebody else to watch the show, maybe this week or next week. At them in the comments, and it'll automatically give them a red circle on their Facebook thing, and they can go and do that. To those of you who have shared my page and shared my stuff, I really appreciate you. But if we're gonna grow, we got to grow together. We got to do it together. All right. So please help me with that. Shane's in the house. How are you, Shane? Phone Roulette. I can't tell you how excited I am for Phone Roulette tonight. Hopefully it goes well. And see, she's already following suit, tagging people in the comments. You follow directions and good things will happen. You people are great. I love every minute of it. YouTube, please don't forget the YouTube. This guy forgot to put last week's episode on YouTube, so it's not there yet. No, however, I got many compliments. You didn't?
It's there.
It's there?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know, fucking no. He's lying. He probably just did it right now. What happened? We'll go back to that. What was that? What happened to Antonio Brown? Jameis Winston's out for the season.
Yeah, he is. Something happened to Antonio Brown.
I got a lot of compliments. You missed it. A lot of compliments about the song you played to welcome to the jungle for the podcast. People liked it. I don't know if we're allowed to play music. I don't know if you can continue to do that. But what better entry music than "Welcome to the Jungle"? I think it's the greatest. Actually, we just listened to it on the way here. As a matter of fact, what's that?
Episode
he
2.
did. All right, listen. I'm at 4. Listen. You guys want to hear a sad story? I have a YouTube page. I talk about it nonstop, and I have 40 subscribers. What did I do to you guys? I need some help here. You guys got to pimp me out. You think I'm afraid to be pimped out? Wouldn't even be the first time I was pimped out. Beef, do you watch baseball at all?
I do not.
You don't watch baseball?
No.
Do you know what a bullpen is?
Yeah, it's where the pitchers warm up.
Okay. Do you know what PETA is?
People for the ethical treatment of animals.
Hey, listen, you are 2 for 2 so
Bam!
far. Do you know that PETA says the word bullpen is offensive to cows and they want them to change it? And do you know what name
You made that. That's not...
I swear to God. Google it right now. Do you know what the name is that they offered up for them? They said, listen, not only are we going to ask you to change, but we're not just going to ask you to change. We're going to give you a a choice. Like, we're going to give you something you can name it. They want to call it the Arm Barn. Now,
I see it on the internet. It's true.
I am not saying this to offend anybody, so don't try to cancel me.
I see it.
But I'm pretty sure I got pretty hammered in New Jersey in the late 90s, and the Arm Barn was a gay bar. I am pretty sure. That is possibly the dumbest thing I've ever been a part of. They want to call it the Arm Barn. So I ask this. If bullpen is offensive to the cows, how is barn not offensive to the cows? Or to the other animals in the barn?
Seems just as bad.
I'm all for the ethical treatment of animals. I'm also for the grilling, the baking, the boiling, the broiling, and the outright grilling of all the animals. He has it up there. That's funny. You are so good at this.
Thanks.
I wish you were handsome, because then you'd be like a double threat guy.
Can't have it all, brother.
That's why he's not on camera. You guys ever see Mask? What was his name? I
don't know, but Cher was his mom, right?
Cher was his mom.
Danny? No.
Oh, what was the guy from Mask's name? Somebody comment it. Don't Google it. I want to see if anybody knows. What was his name? He's got two names. Well, everybody's got two names. What's his name?
Google it, but don't look.
Rocky
Yeah.
Rocky something. What was his name? I don't mean to make fun of you, though. I really do feel bad about that.
I don't think he's listening. You're fine.
I really do feel bad about that. Hey, update from last week. As you guys know, I'm going to jump around and ramble about a bunch of things unless you guys comment that you want to talk about somebody. Played by Eric Stoltz. That's not true. Eric Stoltz played that guy? That was makeup? That's not a real guy?
No, Eric Stoltz is the kid with the makeup on.
No, what I'm asking you is that's not a real guy? That was makeup? I thought that was a real guy. Rocky Dennis. That's his name. That's not a real guy?
You thought the kid in the movie was an actual person?
Yo, that was... When did that movie come out? In the 80s?
85, I think it's
right? They didn't have makeup like that
85.
back then.
Yeah.
They didn't have
It wasn't great makeup, bro.
I thought it was real. I thought he was a real person. So it had to be good. They didn't have beauty stuff back then. Girls had one eyebrow, bushy bushes, armpit hair. Dudes look like friggin', Yetis. They didn't have that stuff back then. Right? You're 70. Oh.
It's Eric Stoltz, bro.
That is not. That's a real guy.
Yeah. Eric Stoltz, the actor in makeup. It is a real guy.
I know what another... what did he just say? Go back up.
What?
Go back up to Shane's last comment.
Oh, there we go.
What is it? I know what another meaning for bullpen is with prisoners are held before going into prison. I wonder what... Listen, people don't go to jail anymore, Shane. You get a slap on the wrist. Go to CVS. Take what you want. It's a whole new world out there.
Oh, so Lauren says Rocky was a real person, but played by Eric Stoltz.
I'm right. Google a picture of the real Rocky Dennis, please. For half of you people don't even know what movie we're probably talking about. Oof. I don't even know if my fiance would know who that is. She's young. Oh,
I hope you feel bad now.
The real Rocky Dennis looks like a fish if he swam really fast into a plate of glass. He did, right?
Sorry, Rocky.
I can make fun of him. They made a movie about him. That makes it open game.
Oh my god!
What time is it? 7:44. 7:50.
I got an alarm set, 7:50.
All right.
7:50.
Rocky Dennis was. I told you he was a real dude. You guys don't believe me. Nobody believes me at all. Update on a couple of things from last week. Nancy's squad. Nancy Silva. She had her surgery. The cancer's out. She's healing well. She's at home with her husband and her sons. The GoFundMe page is still up. She's got a lot of recovering to do. I don't know if you guys know anything about that, but that's a heavy thing and a painful thing to have to go through. So the GoFundMe page is still here. Beeb's going to put it back up. Let's get those. So we're going to delay the raffle of the gift certificate for dinner until next week because I want to try to get those numbers up on that page. Again, $1, $2, $5, $7, $11.50, $12.75. Whatever you can give. Anybody who donates over $10 is going to get put into the raffle for the gift card. Okay? So Nancy, we're all happy that you're home. You're resting. You're doing well. I spoke with Pete earlier in the actually this weekend, I think it was yesterday. I'm bad with remembering things. So I'm happy you're home. Your family's happy you're home. Everybody's happy you're home. So Nancy's doing well. Continue to hope and pray and wish for her. So all you fucking yo-yos on Facebook putting out faces, hopes and prayers for your kid's science test tomorrow. Revoked. Okay? Send them to Nancy. Stop with that nonsense. Hopes and prayers for science test. Hopes and prayers. I put a pork butt in the crock pot. I hope it comes out good in 8 hours when I get home. Hopes and prayers. Fuck out of here. Grampy Joe used to say, hope in one hand, shit in the other. You get the same result, John. He also told me to stop playing with it. It'll grow. He lied. He fucking lied. What a liar he is. One other thing we want to start doing on this show is go to the website. We're going to do certain things for at certain platforms. The website, advice. I'm going to start giving advice to people. So go to the website, join the community, and start asking questions. We're going to go through it every week, and we are going to give advice. LiveWithJohnny.com. Join the community. Ask a question, any question. Say you need advice on it, like a Dear Abby. Except we'll call it?
We'll call it
Dear Flabby. We're going to start Dear Flabby, baby. Let's do it. You're right about that. Oh, boy. Jess is in the house. I don't know if I got to behave. Jess is actually going to be the person who marries Amy and I. She's going to be she's the preacher. She's the...
Justice of the peace.
There you go.
Bam.
There's the word. She could be a preacher. Women could be preachers, you sexist fuck.
I was just making broad assumptions.
What do you call a woman in space?
Space cadet.
An astronaut, you racist. Oh, you're out of control. Let me get angry for a second. We were talking about Halloween. I want to talk about Halloween again. Halloween is such a great time. Kids love it. I heard a great story today about a little girl who went out. Her family doesn't celebrate Halloween, and they celebrated Halloween for the first time last night. She went to her first house. The family gave her 3 candies. She turned around and screamed at the top of her lungs, "Halloween is the best freaking holiday ever." Made her day. Then I get to work this morning, make a nice hot cup of coffee, and I get on the internets to see what's going on in the world real quick. Don't ever tell my boss. Some dude in Utah is answering the door naked, and he's asking the kids to come inside. Turns out he's already a registered sex offender, and he's already been in jail for it. He only went to jail for 1 year for sex crimes against a child. So the kid gets fucked up for their whole life, and this dude only gets 1 year behind bar. Here's what we do with these people. We put their head, we go to Ace Hardware, and we put their head in a paint shaker, and we do that for about 1.5 to 2 minutes, and then every person... at least one person affected by it gets to put 2 in their dome. Leave them right on the street. Garbage gets picked up on Thursday. Done and done. That's my soapbox moment. We should. There you go. I'm writing that down.
Write it down.
Angry soapbox.
Grind your gears.
Okay, Peter Griffin. I'm writing Peter Griffin because he said that. Son of a... Angry soapbox. All right. It's 7:49. We're going to get into our big announcement. Now, I was supposed... Look, I just licked my lips like a total creep. These people watch me eat a fluffernutter and get peanut butter stuck to the roof of my mouth and my front teeth.
It's not going to get worse.
These people have seen some things, man. I love all these people. I got to stop touching my nose. 7:50. Here we are. Okay. To the loyal listeners of Live with Johnny, who were with me all throughout 2020 and now back, and you newcomers, I got great news. Big announcement. Ready? You're supposed to do the like in The Office when Michael does and he keeps going. Okay. Live with Johnny is partnering with Foursquare River Church in Naugatuck again this year to feed families for Thanksgiving. I was supposed to call Pastor Baxter tonight. We were going to talk about it. He's going to have to be on next week. He's actually down south visiting one of his kids at their college. So he went and thought that hanging out with his child he hasn't seen in months was more important than doing this. So I will ask him to get his priorities straight next week, and we will have him on the phone. Here's the deal. Here's the deets. For we think it's still $40 to $50, price of inflation, new America. We don't know what it's going to be. But last year for $40, we were able to feed a family of 4. Okay, that was the turkey, the stuffing, an onion, cornbread. It was really great, the whole thing. What's the other purple one?
Eggplant?
No. Who the fuck eats eggplant on Thanksgiving?
Purple what?
A vegetable. It looks like a teardrop.
It's an eggplant, bro.
A tulip. No, not a tulip. A turnip.
I know it's
A turnip.
not purple.
Turnips are purple.
No, they're not.
Google turnip. So anyway, that's the announcement. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to start taking donations right now. There are many ways to donate. There are not many ways to donate. There's really only a few. You can give me cold hard cash. I'll meet you in person. You can give me a check. I'll meet you in person. You can make the check directly out to the church, or you can make it out directly to me. For anybody wondering, I didn't steal any money last year, so we could do it again this year. Promise. Yes, we did do cranberry sauce, Shane. Swear to God. The people loved it. We fed 44 families last year. I think the total was 44. Coach Pastor Baxter will have to clear that up for us next week. But we are going to do it again. And my goal this year, drum roll, please. We are going to feed 50 families. I want to feed 50 families this year. And so we're going to put my Venmo up there. You guys can hit us off on Venmo. You can go to our website, which Beeve put up a donate thing. You can put it up there. The Foursquare Church, the River in Naugatuck, you can find them on Facebook. Kirk, Beeve, we should tag them. You guys, they have their own donation button. The only thing we ask is you put in Live with Johnny on there so he knows where the donation's coming, because he likes to say thank you to you guys, and he likes to make sure that he acknowledges it, which they did a great job of last year. So it would have been nice to have Coach on tonight to talk about it. But like I said, he's down south. Nothing we can do. And he's with his family, and you never take a man away from his family. Unless, of course, he committed a crime and you have handcuffs and he's got to go. Then, listen, it's up. That's on him. Yeah. So my Venmo, which I can show him and he can put up there. And sorry, I know shouldn't be using my phone, but I got to give him my Venmo so he can put it up there. So we're going to feed 50 families together. This means a lot of things, everybody. This means that I need you guys to donate. I need you guys to spread the word. I need you to let everybody know. If you're at work, be like, hey, man, you got extra $10, you got an extra $20, you got an extra $30. Let's do something good for people. Listen, nobody loves Thanksgiving more than I do. Tell you that right now. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. I'm trying to get to myself. Sorry, guys. Okay, Venmo is that right there. We're also going to need volunteers to deliver these meals. Bunch of our viewers last year helped out, and they showed up, man. They delivered some of these meals. They took 5 or 6, put them in their minivans, and they took off, and they went and helped us out. So if you're not in a way to donate some mucho dinero, you can help us that way. You can help us out by spreading the word. If you yourself or anybody you know is struggling to put Thanksgiving on the table, tell us. Tell us privately. Send us a private message. I'm never going to say your name. That's not what we're into. We're here to help people. I know we're yo-yos and we make boob and fart jokes, but that's not all we are for the most part. So get us on Venmo, get us on the website for the donation page, and hit me up with cash, or if you want to send me a Stop and Shop gift card or whatever. But actually don't do that because we get it through another place. But I know I'm all over the place. Whatever you want to do to help is what we're going to do. We'll make it help. But no, because we have it, it's a whole thing. But let's do something great together. It's all fun and great to laugh and do this. And as I'll tell the pastor next week, I'm just trying to get into heaven like everybody else. I've got some repenting to do. I've got some things I got to work on. So, help me do that. And we'll post about it. Did you get the Foursquare up there? Did you find them? If you want to see if you can find them up there, I can show you which one it is. The River Foursquare in Naugatuck. Oh, you got it already. They have their already. I'm Nick Burns, your company's computer guy. Move.
doing that joke for like 50
Here's
years.
the funny part. We've been friends for like 15 years, and we do that. That's the first time we've ever did it for anybody else other than ourselves. And we still laughed because it's funny. If you don't know what we're talking about, who cares? It's Jimmy Fallon, and he hasn't been funny since forever, which thank God we took his stuff and we're doing it. So to end that, Venmo, do that. Venmo, the river, the website. Let's feed 50 families. Who's with me? Let's go. Right now, I am going to put everybody's name. We're going to put everybody's name into a raffle for some gift cards and stuff that I'm going to collect. I'll get them. And so if you, no matter what you donate to the Thanksgiving drive, you're automatically put into the raffle. So help me out. Get your name in there. And that just I'm trying to read the comments and talk at the same time. I don't do stuff good. I'm just a dumb man trying to make it in a smart world. I'm actually not that dumb. I'm handsome too, so notice that. Rambling. Help us out. Donate. The first person to Venmo me $50 for the Thanksgiving drive gets what? What do we give?
It can't be me.
No, can't be you. Let's say fucking inside. Oh, please.
That's all I got, dude. Sticker.
I'm going to tell you what you get.
There we go.
The first person to Venmo me $50 right now to my Venmo for the Thanksgiving drive, you get a Riot at the Dog Park sticker. You get to sit in studio for a half hour, no charge, as if we would charge. And you get to go have wings and a couple of beers with me on me.
Love it.
Okay? First person to send Venmo, $50 to my Venmo. Wings, beers, but not. Listen, if you're one of those dudes who eats 70 wings, chill the fuck out. We're going to get like a dozen, right? Couple of beers, couple of draft beers, a dozen wings.
No IPAs.
Yeah. Don't be showing up wanting no, 9% IPA that costs $11.75 for a shot of it. Not happening. We'll get a couple of Miller High Lifes. We'll get a couple of wings, and we'll watch a football game. First person to donate the $50, that's what you get. So, hey!
Who is it?
Who's the winner? Well, there you go. Let me just make sure it's the right person. I know two people with that name. It can only be one of the two. Let's see who it is. Oh, how do I do this? Let me go back. Sorry, everybody. I'll get to you. I got to up. Hey! Marcy and Shane White. You're in. Marcy and Shane White. Thank you very much. The first $50. All right. Hey, first of all, thank you very much. Thank you very much for doing that. Shane and Marcy, you guys have hearts of gold. That I already knew. You helped out last year. Shane, we're going to go out for High Lifes and wings, brah. Let me tell you something, bro. I don't know if you ever see me drink a couple of fucking High Lifes, but I'm completely boring and I get tired. No, we're going to have fun. We're going to go out. We're going to watch an NFL game. We're going to get some High Lifes and wings, and it's all on me. Thank you, Marcy and Shane. Everybody, be more like Marcy and Shane. Hit the Venmo. Let's go. Listen, we're already up to $50. Oh, hey. Let's see. Oh, wait, that was a text message. That wasn't a... Never mind. Sorry, that wasn't Venmo. Marcy and Shane, more importantly, you get a sticker. Let me see the sticker.
You get like 3 stickers.
Oh, you get 3 stickers.
Nothing else to do.
They get 3 stickers. Oh, I didn't know they donated $75. They get 3 stickers. Right at the dog park. You can't get them anywhere else. Look at that. You get 3 of them.
Tree.
You get 3.
Couple 2 tree. Now you only get 2.
Here's a. That was a Venmo.
Call it out, bro.
Oh, no. So just to repeat, my phone, every time I get a ding or a dang, it does it twice. So if you text me, it bing. And then like 2 minutes later, it goes bing to remind me that you text me. It does it with every app I have. It's the stupidest thing in the world. It drives me nuts. It's like a dream come true for you, Venmo, Uncle John. Hey!
That's a Venmo.
That's a Venmo. Let's see.
That's a change sound.
Let's see who it is. Oh! My cousin, Johnny, and his wife, Melissa. who, by the way, I haven't seen face to face in a year or two. I see him at a Christmas party one time. You can't find, these are two fine people. Melissa, John, thank you. Here's what we got to do. I think John makes a lot of money. John, you want to come for wings? John, I didn't say which John was paying. You see what I did there, Shane? You don't know which one of us is paying, but you should come. Here's what I'm going to do. Melissa, John, thank you very much. Thank you so much. And you two should come and meet Shane and I out for whoa! Hold up. Who'd we get? Or should I be announcing these names? People don't care, right?
I think they assume if you're on.
Ayo! Robbie DiFilippo! I would say, Rob, you can come for wings and beer too, but dude beats me there every weekend. He's already there. He puts in an 8-hour shift and we get her done. Only caveat is he's got to bring Teddy baseball. Teddy's the kid we shouted out last week who hit his first over the fence home run. Hey guys, thank you very much. We're already up to, I don't want to count the money because that's not cool, but we plus it's a secret when we tell you next week when I do my little whiteboard chart that I got to get. If you guys remember last year, I did my whiteboard chart and it looked like a penis with testicles. Everybody's like, John, you can't do that. I was like, no, that was done on purpose because we're trying to raise the funds. Hey, see what I did there, Kirk? I mean, whatever the fuck your name is. Ship has already sailed. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So it's almost 8:05, which means we're about to get into our new thing, and we're going to start phone roulette tonight. We're not going to show you the phone because I don't want it to be that way. I'm going to thumb it through. We're going to find the person. We're going to call them. And like I said, oh, must be the money. Oh, must be the money. Who's this?
I'm going to turn your mic down.
Oh, is it that loud? Sorry, man. I get excited. Mandy, I don't know how to say your married name. Look at that married name. Mandy, and I apologize to your husband. It's like, it's.
Oh, I know. It's Greek. Let's show me again. I could do Greek.
Is it Izakitis?
Yes.
In high school, her name was Mandy Norling. Now she's married.
She upgraded.
Thank you so very much. Who is this now? Hey, Rachel. I grew up with Rachel and her brother Bill. Thank you, Rachel. Amy, if people keep Venmoing me, you're getting a ton of shit for Christmas. I'm kidding. I'm too soon. Wait till the second week. No. Amy's going to listen tonight. She did a great job last year. She got a ton of donations. Now that we share a bed, I expect more. One for you, one for me. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mandy. Thank you very much, Rachel. Thank you very much, Marcy. It's so great. The best part is that people they just do it. And we're going to get there, and we're going to feed 50 families. Last year we raised, if I'm doing the math right, it was $2,400 in 10 days, and we fed 40 families. So I think we're looking at about $3,000, 3,200, 35, whatever we can get. Listen, I don't give a shit. Somebody send me 10 grand right now. And,
Hey-o!
Who's this now? This is, it says, John sent. John, there's 100 Johns. Johnny DeCampos. Another guy I'd say meet me for High Life and Wings, but I got $1 says he's there right now. He's probably at the. I'm gonna send John some money. Says he's gonna raise some food for some people. I'm just kidding. He's not like that anymore. He stopped yesterday. Okay, phone roulette. Let's get back to that. We're gonna do it. It's 8:04
Right now.
8:05, right? So the way it's gonna work. I'm going to go like this with my finger. I'm going to stop. Now, I'm not going to lie. There's some numbers in there that I'm not going to call. Like my son, I've been out of high school 3-4 years. The high school number's in there. I'm not calling them, right? So if it comes to a funky number, I'm not going to call them. Or if it comes to a number to a person I know is going to be truly upset, we are definitely calling them. Will we tell them that they're on Facebook? I don't know. It depends on who it is. Some people I got to say, listen, you're on speakerphone. Chill out. Don't say nothing stupid. You know what I mean? So you got to be like, you know what I mean? Like if I call one of my brothers right now, they're like, "Oh, what's up, fat boy? What are you doing? Sitting home eating a bunch of double stuffs?" No, not tonight. I'm on Facebook. When I get home, maybe. I was just telling a funny story about my brother Robert today. Last year when I was sick with COVID, and I went through like 2.5 weeks of just hell, and I thought I was going to die and blah, 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 blah. He started a woodworking thing in his garage, right? So he's Mr. Woodwork. He's like, what's that guy? Bob Vila. I call him Rob Vila. First thing, I get out of my car. I went to his house for the first time in like 3 weeks since I thought I was going to croak a COVID. He's in the garage. He's got something on the table, so I know what he says. "Oh, shit. Guess I could stop building this." I go, "What?" He goes, "It's your coffin." I'm like, what the fuck, dude? But anyway.
That's a good one.
These are the types of things we're hoping that, the type of people we're going to get. Way to go. Keep it going, everybody. We love winging beers. It'd be great to have high lives. It's always great to have a high life.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if anybody knows this because nobody ever bothers to read the fine writing. It's the champagne of beers.
Triple filtered.
Is that what it says?
Oh.
I thought that was the Miller Lite, bro. Kirk, can you put up tomorrow?
Tomorrow we'll put it up. I know you're
Before we get to phone roulette, I got to tell another story. I went camping with this yo-yo. So we're going to, what was it called? Burlington, Vermont. No, Burlington, Burlingame in Rhode Island or something. Yeah. So he says we're going to go camping. All right. So we stopped in one package store right over the state line. And a guy was talking to me like this. So I fucking talk like this for about 4 days straight, right, guy? And I'm talking to him. He's talking to me. I'm like, "You got any tequila?" He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Hey, you got any tequila?" He's like, the guy was just looking at me. So anyway, I'm talking to him. We get our beers. We get this. We get that. Him and I are yawning. We're both yawning. He picks up one of them 5-hour energies. I go, "That good?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "All right." Now, I haven't done anything like that since the 80s. So I'm like, "Oh, sorry." So I don't know why I'm saying sorry to a microphone. So I get this 5-hour energy. It's the first 5-hour energy I ever drank in my entire life. Now, if you know me, I take Advil, I get stoned, right? I take 3 Tylenol, I'm like, "This guy, bro."
You were fucking...
I drink 1 5-hour energy. I was sitting in the passenger seat going like this. He's like, and I'm looking at him because he's driving. He's like, "What? What?" I go, "Dude, we gonna play some basketball." He's like, "What?" I'm like, I gotta go. Yeah. I'm like, I gotta go, dude. I felt like I can get out of the car and just run alongside of him. We got to the place to put the tent up. I'm like, his wife had already picked up my son who was with their kids, and I get there and I'm like, tent. She sent her, at the time your daughter had to be 12, 13 years old. She sent the daughter, "You have to calm down or my mom's gonna make us go home. You're making her very nervous. You're giving her anxiety. Let me help you put up your tent." And a 12-year-old girl had to calm me down and put up my tent for me because I wanted to jump through wall. You don't even know. Now, I've heard if you've done illegal drugs that that's what it does. I've heard. A friend told me. I heard about it somewhere. But let me tell you something. 100% felt like that. I was out of control. And the best part is we checked the weather that night, and this fucking yo-yo puts his tent at the bottom of the hill. Okay? So I wake up in the morning. He's already got a Dunkin' coffee. I'm pissed off. He goes, "Don't you be pissed off." I'm pissed off. I said, "Why are you pissed off?" He goes, 4 inches of rain in this fucking tent because he put it at the bottom of the pitch. What did you learn? So anyway, we decide we're leaving. Besides, it was 148 degrees with the humidity. The mosquitoes were the size of pterodactyls. We're going home. The kids didn't care because they can come home and play their Xboxes and shit. The boys were happy. So anyway, we get to his house, and we are drinking like we were in a competition. We were drinking whiskey, we were drinking beer, and then was that the night I convinced you to take me to the bar? And we went over to Triple Play real quick, and we walked in, and the guy's like, he says, I said, let me get a Tito's and Club. And he's like, "A big or a tall?" I go, "What am I, a fucking pussy?" He's like, "I'm not serving that guy." So he had to get our drinks. I was fucking hammered. But anyway, I shot my own Miller Lite commercial that day. They were doing a thing where they were shooting a Miller Lite commercial. They're like, send us your own Miller Lite commercial. And I did one. It's fantastic. And he's going to put it up on Live with Johnny tonight or tomorrow. There are swear words in it, so make sure you turn the volume up. And it was fantastic. Also that night, he shaved my head. He went straight up, shaved my head, and it was on Facebook, and people were asking me how long I had to go. Am I sick? Am I all right? It was.
What do you want for your Make-A-Wish?
Oh, it was. It was. What do I want for my Make-A-Wish? It was terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah.
But hey,
That was a night.
we'll always have San Antonio, kid.
Yep.
All right, time for phone roulette. We got to get a song for that, like a game show, da-da-da-da-da-da, for next week. So everybody, if you're at home right now, everybody go. Dun-dun-dun-da-da-da. Oh, next week I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna tell you guys a pop brownie story.
Right down.
Next week's stuff goes on the back. Pop brownie. I like telling old stories. Listen, I've done some dumb, fucked up shit in my life, but it's funny as hell.
You should tell them this story about the night we got kicked out of the Groggy Frog, too. When you tried to start.
Not
tonight.
We are not telling that story. For those of you listening, we're not telling that story. Don't you ever ask about that story. That story won't be told. Nobody asked me about that story. I'm telling you right now, the one person who asked me about that story, that's it. We're fighting. Well, that almost sounds like the story, but we're not doing Loby doing the beginning of that song. He couldn't hit the high note. He's like, does anybody want to come up here and do that? Okay. Time for phone roulette. Dun, 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 dun. All right, go to my contacts. They can't see the phone, right? I don't want anybody to see anybody's numbers or anybody's going on. All right, we got to cancel that. Oh, shit. I go back and forth. I go back and forth. I go back and forth. I go back and back and back and back. What was that? We got a number.
Got one?
I don't want to show it to you yet. Not only do we have a number, but it's only fitting that this is the first person that I'm going to call. And remember when I said that you're going to have to tell this person, yo, you're on speakerphone, don't say some dumb shit?
Oh, boy.
I'm going to show him who it is. You guys don't get to know until this person says hello.
This is...
If you're not recording, do it now. You know when something crazy happens and people go, I'll always remember where I was that day? This is one of those times.
Yep.
All right, what do I do? Put it under here.
Call it speaker and slide it under there. Well, now they can really hear.
Should I do not disturb? Right?
While you're calling it.
While I'm doing... Oh! Not FaceTime. No. Hold on. Let me do a do not disturb.
Not disturb one, yeah.
Do not disturb. Got you. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that worked. Do not disturb.
Hello?
What are you doing?
Watching The Voice?
Yeah. I got you on speakerphone, so don't say anything, none of that 1950s racism or anything.
Okay.
What are you're watching The Voice?
Yes?
Let me ask you a question.
What?
Mom.
Son?
I'm going to give you 3 multiple choice answers and then the question, okay?
Okay.
Do you understand what I just said?
Yes?
Okay, thank you. So the 3 possible answers can be, and you're going to have to pick one, you're going to have to tell me. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. The first answer is adopted. The second answer is Hawaiian UPS driver. The third answer is you refuse to talk about it. The question is...
Has to do with Miguel.
It's now or never. The dude's
Here's the question.
The dude's 46
is my son
years
John
old.
An asshole or not?
He's 46 years old. How do we not get to the truth by now?
What the... John, what is wrong with you?
I don't know. Maybe...
I don't know how you get Hawaiian out of that kid is beyond me. He looks exactly like your father. Did your father look Hawaiian?
Ma, I mean, I don't want to get into it right now because I usually talk about it with my therapist, but where did Miguel get olive skin and what are we talking about here?
He's the image of Daddy.
Yeah, except he's the Goya version.
Huh?
Just tell the truth, Ma.
All right, John, I fucked a Hawaiian.
Whoa! I don't know if you should. Remember the time I said you were on Facebook? Holy moly!
No, you did not.
Oh, did I not tell you you were on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live. Let me ask you another question. Let me ask you. Now she's like, I can't believe I just said that. Let me ask you a question. Am I gonna get anything for Christmas now?
No.
All right. Obviously,
I'll
me.
crochet you something.
You do every year anyway. I got boots or socks or slippers that she did last year. Obviously, I'm number one. Who's your second favorite son? Who's your third favorite son? Robert or Miguel? Put it out on the table.
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta pick them. Gun to your head. Who is it?
Well, first of all, let me put you in place. You're number 3. How do you like me now?
Do you know that I'm over here with somebody you know whose name I'm not going to say, and he can't stop laughing. He's covering his mouth because he's trying not to laugh so hard. I'll tell you who it is later.
Okay.
Is it, tell the truth, didn't you used to introduce us as Miguel, Robert, and Asshole?
No. That I did not.
You just called me an asshole in front of all of America.
Well, that's fine. You deserved it. But, no, that's not how I introduced you.
Do you ever call me Miguel, Robert, John?
Miguel Robert John, that's the order in which I had my children.
No, I said when you go to talk to us, do you forget which ones we are, and don't you call us Miguel, Robert, John?
No, I call you Rajan, and I call Robert John Rob, and Miguel, I just either one of you twins, and then his name. I can't help it.
Did Miguel eat a lot of pineapple growing up?
You are such an asshole. John, what is wrong with you?
No, it's just weird as I go through breakthroughs with
Wait a minute. Okay, you might call Miguel Hawaiian, but
Yeah.
I only have one child that thought he could speak another language, being Chinese. Who was that, Johnny?
Yeah, I don't know. Robert's fucked up.
No, that's you. You told your grandmother in the car with all of us present that you were really her cousin and that you were from China.
Was I tripping? How old was I?
You were just little, John.
You know what it is? It's all that Winston smoke that was, you know what I mean? Just swirling around on our domes.
Maybe.
Isn't it true you bought us a hammock for our backyard with your Marlboro Miles? And a tent?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you and Robert told me make sure I save up enough miles for a casket.
Whoa. That doesn't sound like something we would say. We said that?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yes, you did. Yeah, you kids have been wonderful to me.
True or false?
3 boys is living the dream.
True or false? I called you 3 to 4 weeks in a row from Monty's house drunk telling you that I was arrested. You had to come pick me up, wait 5 minutes for you to get dressed, and call you back and tell you I was just joking. And then the 1 week I did get arrested, told you had to come get me. You thought I was joking, hung up the phone and left me there. True or false?
No, the 1 week you did get arrested, they came to the door and told me what you did, and I said no, he didn't. And the evidence was standing right behind me.
No, that was a different. Ma, that was a different time. We're not going through my rap sheet right now. Remember the weekend?
Nabber.
Remember? We'll put that picture up too, people. I am the napkin nabber.
I still have the newspaper article from the Evening Sentinel.
The Evening Sentinel. John Duke is going to be the only guy watching this who might remember the Evening Sentinel. Don't you remember that at Richie Sienna had to sign me out and be my parental person because you were away that weekend? Oh, I just said Richie's name live on the thing. You don't... Oh, you're making me look like a liar in front of all these people.
What'd you get arrested for? You crook? What'd you get arrested for?
That night?
Yeah.
They got me for drunk in public.
You got arrested for that, John Dodato?
Yeah, twice.
What?
I didn't have to tell you everything.
All right, well, let me tell you something.
What happens after 18 is on me.
You obviously didn't tell me when I came back Monday.
No, what happens after I turn 18 is on me. All right, so on a scale from 1 to 10, 9 being the obvious answer, how wonderful am I?
Right now? In general, your lifetime? John, I love you to death.
But you're an asshole.
But you're an asshole. Right. See, you knew the answer.
So I started this new thing on my show, Ma. It's called Phone Roulette, and we just call whatever number comes up. When I roll my finger through whatever number it stops on, that's who we called. It just happened to stop on you for the very first time, very first show, very first time.
Really?
Yeah, I have another.
Well, I'm number one, John, in your book, I guess. Your phone book, that is.
Actually, you're in the M's as Mom. But I've got. Today's November 1st. My mother's birthday is Wednesday.
45.
45! Yeah, I got 45 records that are younger than you. See what I did there, guy? We are going to put your phone number in the comments, and I want to see how many happy birthday texts you can get in between now and Wednesday, okay?
Oh, my God.
So as soon as we hang up with my mother, we're going to put her phone number in the comments, and you people all have to text my mother happy birthday. Don't tell her who you are. Just say happy birthday, okay? And if we get, I'll tell you what, if my mother gets 100 texts.
I want to know who says happy birthday to me.
If my mother gets 100 birthday texts in between now and Wednesday at midnight, we'll have her on the show. She slaps me in the face live.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Hard. She does it hard, okay? Or if she doesn't get 100...
I'll spank you in the ass like I did when you were a kid, but I'm not slapping you in the face. That's so disrespectful. No.
I'm older now, Ma. That's a good time to me. You're going to have to think of something else.
No, I cannot do that. I cannot slap anybody in the face.
All right. We'll think of something. But if she doesn't get 100 texts, a happy birthday text message in between now and Wednesday at midnight, Miguel's real father has to come live on the show.
You're an ass. You know, I'll kill you.
And it's a good thing we started at 7:30 because those drivers are out late. They got to get their next day airs in by like 6:40.
Oh my God!
Now I know why every time
drugs your father and I were on when we had you.
Now I know why every time a UPS truck drives by me, I just get a little melancholy, but also a little happy because it was cool to have a Hawaiian brother. Yeah.
Jesus.
Now we know. Yeah. If caller ID like 1988 said Alfred Pupunu. Now we know.
Oh my God!
All right, Ma.
Can I ask you a question?
You ask me anything you want.
How do I know you don't text me 100 times? Or wait a minute, how do I win? How do I win and how do you win? I forgot.
Christ. You're watching The Voice. It sounds like you should be more like watching Hooked on Phonics. What are you trying to do over there? Holy Christ! Hey, John, if you get how many are you having an auction at your house, or you trying to talk? Ma, are you having a stroke? What are the signs? Do you smell burning? Do you smell burning hair or egg salad?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Listen, you paid for the top.
You know what? I'm taking you to get rewired.
Too late. Systems in place. All right, Ma, I gotta go. Call me tomorrow. Tell me about how many text messages you got tonight. I gotta go. Put your phone on silent. It's gonna be dinging all goddamn night.
Love you.
Love you, Mom. Goodbye. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. That success? No? Success? Phone Roulette is a friggin' home run. God. And it had to be. It had to be you.
Holy shit.
What do you think, buddy? We did all right?
That was hysterical, dude.
We did okay or not?
I almost threw up in my mouth.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's not great. I check in Venmo. I'm going to check Venmo one more time before we get to the end of the show business. Beef has to be in bed by 8:33. I know I'm loud, right? I'm like yelling into the thing. Sorry. I'm a loud man. I'm a loud man. Okay, no new Venmos. Kirk. Beef. Here is the phone number. That's the... Guys, the phone number is going into the comments. Beef is going to pin them. Start texting my mom the second you see it. She's got to get 100 text messages in between now and Wednesday at midnight. please. Pretty please. Nancy and Pete say we should do birthday text for everyone. I'll tell you right now, guys. You got anybody's birthday it is and you want me to give out their phone number? I'll do it. More importantly, if it's their birthday, I'll call them and I'll say happy birthday to them and tell them I love them no matter who it is, even if I don't know them. We'll be nice to everybody because I like being nice to people. But minimum $10 donation to the Thanksgiving fund. Hey-oh! There's her number. It's pinned.
Did I type it right?
So let me see. You got a 203-913-5321. There it is.
Text it right.
Holy Christ. This, sir, is... This might be my mom texting me now. You're not really giving... Oh, she is. You forgot to tell me who's with you that was laughing. I'll tell her now. Sorry, I know I'm not supposed to use my phone during the show. Okay. Shane just said done. It's already hitting. It's already hitting. I'm going to write that down for next week. What's today? The 1st, right? So that's next week, actually. Nancy, B-Day. People could probably hear me talking to myself. Okay. Mom's number's up there. I'm going to go back to the notes because we're going to run through some things. We're going to get through all the business we got to get through. Some things I didn't talk about tonight that we will get to. Guys, website, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all the stuff, guys. Get me out there. Share it. Please send my page to your friends that don't know me. Let's get them set. Let's get them. Katie they're all saying happy birthday text. I got to stop talking and looking. This is fantastic. Get it out there. Guys, spread the word. You saw what happened here tonight. Comedy Gold. Share it with your friends. Don't be so goddamn stingy. All right? Hey, tomorrow's election day. Election day. My friends in Seymour. John Duke, police commissioner. I'm not even going to make any jokes about it. You want the right guy for the right job, man. He's a good dude. He's a good family man. He's a better human being. He's the right guy for the job. Do me a favor. Get out there and vote John Duke tomorrow. In Seymour peeps. Get out there. Do it. Let's bring it home. Let's get him another victory. He deserves it. He did right by you guys the last 2 years. Do it again. So John Duke, good luck tomorrow. Happy birthday, Blake Stone. Blake Stone is a great kid. I happen to know Uncle John wants to say happy birthday to you, buddy. Every time I see him, he calls me Uncle John. He's a great kid. He's good at woodworking. He makes his own fishing lures. He's got his own. Can you tag this in the comments? At Hogbaits. I'm friends with them, so it should come right up. At Hogbaits, they have their own Facebook page. Tell Blake happy birthday, and also buy his stuff. He makes his own fishing lures. You're sure to catch a fish. So Blake, happy birthday, buddy. Amy, if you're listening, beans won as the acceptable side dish to ham. Just so all you people who said that it wasn't, beans won. We're going to have beans with ham. I appreciate all of that. Just want to make sure I'm getting it all out there. We say happy birthday to my mom. We clearly have already done that. Nancy's out there. Her GoFundMe's out there. We're going to make the page. We're not going to do the raffle till next week, guys. Get out there. Nancy needs our help. Okay, phone roulette keeps going. I think that's about all I got. We're going to end with some things. I usually end it serious, and I usually end it with something considerate because that's who I am. I read something today at lunch, and it upset me. Adolescent suicide is up by 40% from 2019. Now, I'm not going to get all sad and this, that, and the other thing, but we have to talk to our kids. We have to check in with them every day. I'm always telling you guys, check in with the people who aren't checking in. Tell somebody you care about them. Just ask them how their day was. I live with a woman who checks in with her kid every day, all day. They have the best relationship. She's a fantastic mother. She knows all of that kid's ins and outs. And I believe because of that, he's a happy kid. My son grew up a happy kid, mainly because I was up his butt 24/7. A lot of you are great parents, but listen, don't just let them play Xbox. Just because they're laughing on Xbox doesn't mean they're happy. Sit them down. Take 7 minutes of your day, talk to them, get inside their head. They may not say something today, but once they know you're going to keep asking them, they're going to get more comfortable and they're going to talk about it if there's something. So get there, do that. Just see how they're doing, check in on them. And again, check in on the other people. Somebody you haven't talked to in 6 months, a year, text them right now. Just say, how are you? How are you doing? You know, let's just do it. Just ask them. Just ask them how they're doing. You have no idea how are you doing, those 3 words. 1, 2, 3, how are you doing? Yes, shit goes a long way. It goes a hell of a long way, okay? People want to talk about this and politics and this, that, and the other thing. The real killer in this country, the real problem in this country is mental health, and nothing's ever going to change until we fix that. I'm over the hour limit. Bee's going to lose his goddamn mind. He's missing 2 minutes of Matlock. Listen. All right? Don't forget the Thanksgiving drive. The Venmo's up there. The website, the church, go directly to them. Let's feed 50 families. Let's do it all together. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Phone numbers. If you want me to if you've got somebody who you think would be interesting on Phone Roulette, get me their numbers. If you think I don't have their numbers already. Next week are going to be a little bit more fun. I thought it was a home run. Listen, we might have to call my mom every 2 weeks or something.
Dude.
I don't know.
I was going to say.
She might have to be a permanent part of the show. She puts me right back in my zone. Tells me I'm an asshole. The Thanksgiving drive. Vote for John Duke. Crispy Bacon. Chris Bellemere hit his first over the fence in-game home run. Atta boy, Crispy Bacon. If you guys see Crispy Bacon, tell him congratulations. Teddy did it. Now Crispy did it. It's a whole thing. It's phenomenal. I think that's all I got from my notes. I'm probably forgetting something. Local business. We forgot to do the local business tonight. We're getting in.
Write it on the
local business.
Local business.
Local business. Tuck's Tavern in Naugatuck.
There you go.
It's my favorite place. And I obviously have a tie there. They have the best food around, the best wings, the best atmosphere. They've got all the NFL games. I've never had a bad meal there. They got a guy cooking there who, I'm telling you right now, if he cooked, I don't know, if he cooked dirt on a shingle, I'm not going to say the other word, it'd be phenomenal. He's great. The staff is all wonderful. They are great people. And I don't know why, but the food and the service definitely seems to be better. Tuesday to Friday, 12 to 5. Tuesday to Friday, 12 to 5, and Sundays from 12 to 5, and Monday nights. I don't know why. Just go there, and tip your bartender. But all joking aside, that's my favorite place to be. That's a great place to be. They're a family-owned business. They welcome you every time you walk in there. They make you feel like family. Their food and their drink is top shelf. You're not going to beat it anywhere around this area. So go there, head out there, and hook it up. Shane, you, me, and Marcy are going to be there. That's where we're going. All right? So that's all I got. Check in on somebody. I love all of you. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Text my mother happy birthday. The number is pinned in the comments. Text her. Bright eyes, I'm coming home. I love all of you. We'll see you next week.